Zaha Hadid, the Lady Gaga of architecture. The New Yorker magazine ran this headline on an article about Zaha Hadid, and in many senses it is a great comparison, with a twist of humor. She is one of the hottest architects in the market right now. She's famous for her futuristic, sometimes radical approach to solving complex design issues. Her projects include museums, skyscrapers, megayachts, and entire urban plans. Hadid has less than 25 finished projects. However, over the past decade she has gone from being the architect who never got anything built to someone who can't stop building. She runs one of the world's largest and busiest architectural offices, with a team of over 400. Her office currently boasts numerous projects all over the world. She is a 2004 Pritzker Prize winner and is the first woman to hold the title. She has since won many prizes and awards, most recently the Design of the Year of 2014 for the Heydar Aliyev Center in Baku, Azerbaijan. Hadid studied architecture at London's Architectural Association School of Architecture. Among her teachers was radical Dutch theorist Rem Koolhaas, with whom she worked with upon graduating in 1977. 2 years later, she moved on and founded her own practice. It took Hadid a long time to break into the market. She gives several reasons for this. The first being that she's a woman, and architecture has traditionally been a male-dominated field. And the second, according to Hadid, is because she's not of European origin. However, to most people, Hadid's problem has been more that her designs are so radical and sometimes completely disregard practicality. It is well known that translating them has been a struggle for fabricators, engineers, and contractors. As a matter of fact, many of her designs were deemed unbuildable. Hadid has come under fire for other reasons as well, related to her character and personality.
Knows the nickname.
No,
What do you call Patrick?
Potato.
Potato.
He has many names, Patrick. Potato, Fluffy, Cappuccino, Singapore.
Would you mind?
To some, she's a tyrant, determined to get her way, and the fury and tantrums that ensue when not are extreme. Aaron Betsky, writer and museum director, says, "People wonder why anyone works for her, given that she can be a stern taskmaster. But she can also show incredible loyalty and support, and passion for what she does." Others say her work reflects her personality, unbelievably arrogant and oppressive. "I don't believe she cares what it's like to actually be in one of her buildings," says one architect. Although she has designed buildings in different styles, she has a signature style that is often easily recognizable. Her flowing lines and shapes are reminiscent of the desert and sand dunes of her native Iraq. Her designs often feature distinct white, smooth, curvy surfaces. The organic forms complement each other and come together to create balanced, visually compelling compositions. Her practice has barely been affected by the recent economic downturn, and her offices continue to churn out some of the most mind-boggling ideas. The Contemporary Arts Center in Cincinnati, Ohio, was completed in spring of 2003. With a $27.5 million price tag and covering a space of 8,500 square meters, the center was Hadid's first American project. The public lobby where everyone enters is downtown and central to the city, so people who are just walking around can go in and have a coffee downstairs, or hang around the lobby, or go upstairs quickly and see a show. It is a very accessible building, says Hadid. The Contemporary Arts Center building came relatively early in her career, which might explain why it does not feature the formal extremes she's known for in some of her other works. The 11,000 square meter Riverside Museum in Glasgow, Scotland was developed for the Glasgow Museum of Transport. It was completed in 2011. In 2013, the museum was announced as the winner of the 2013 European Museum of the Year award. It attracts up to 1 million visitors a year. The building is clad with zinc tiles that glimmer in the sunlight. The museum is a sectional extrusion open at both ends, and its outline represents a wave or a pleat that seems to flow from the city to the waterfront, symbolizing the relationship between Glasgow and the River Clyde. However, many critics note that the overall design concept is only visible from the ear. To an average person on the ground, this concept is not readily apparent. The Heydar Aliyev Center in Baku was commissioned by the Republic of Azerbaijan. Noted for its distinctive architecture and flowing curved style, the 619,000 square foot building complex was completed in 2012. The center functions as a mixed-use cultural center housing a conference hall, gallery hall, and a museum. The center has a fluid form which emerges by folding the landscape's natural topography and by wrapping the individual functions of the center. This fluid form connects the various spaces while at the same time providing each element of the center with its own identity and privacy. Inside, the walls erode away, blurring the boundary of wall and floor in large swooshes, thereby becoming an element of the interior landscape. The center has become a signature landmark of modern Baku due to its innovative and cutting-edge design. In 2014, it won the Design of the Year award by London's Design Museum.
It's a completely immersive field. It's re-examining the idea of the block. So it's no longer a perimeter block. It's not a podium with a tower. It's very exhilarating. Also, it can be very calming. It's like going to the park because it has that kind of rock-like, landscape-like quality, fluid quality. We found very good people to do all the tiling, which is vacuum formed. I think that the idea was to kind of make a completely seamless building, so the landscape literally crawls up the edge of the building and becomes like a mountain.
Many students and younger architects look to Hadid for inspiration. Her personality may be controversial, but there's no question that she's doing some of the most exciting work today.